My pleasure.
That's soy sauce as
Very
well.
good.
There you go. Okay, coming up, best-selling author Di Morrissey joins us. But next, the ultimate showbiz comeback. We're going to catch up with singer Sylvia Raye, back in the spotlight at the age of 68. Sylvia Raye was a member of the iconic music show Bandstand. That was in the 60s. But never did she think at the age of 68 she'd release another hit. Now take a look at her back on the show in those days. This was her big break.
Close my eyes and I can fly, and I escape from all this work and strife, restricted by routine of life, but still I can't discover who am I.
Now fast forward a few years, because of her husband's dying wish to hear her sing again, Sylvia has recorded another album that Alan Jones has labelled Album of the Year. Sylvia Raye joins me. Good morning, Sylvia. It's lovely to see you
Good
again.
morning, Kerri-Anne. I was so young and so thin.
Well, you're still very trim, and all of us get on, and that's the good thing.
Well, you have to face it.
Indeed. I am very familiar with a particular song that I know Alan Jones heard, chose, and I would be standing there at 6 a.m. in the morning and hear this, and it would stop me in my tracks. Now, just give us a bit of a background as to how the song, When You Tell Me That You Love Me, came about.
Well, what happened, Mark was dying of a very rare lung cancer, and I decided to nurse him at home. And we had a music room with a little recording set up, and before he died, he wanted to record a few tracks with his son, because his son has this amazing voice. And about 6 weeks before he died, he said, I've had backing tracks done to 2 songs, When You Tell Me That You Love Me and Through the Years. And he said, I want you to sing these 2 songs with my son. And I'd never sung with his son before. And he said, I've taught Grant the harmony, and all you have to do is come in and sing the lead over the top. But I was so exhausted from looking after him because he was really, really sick. And he was choking all the time, so I had very little sleep. And I kept putting it off and putting it off till about 3 weeks before he died. And I heard him say to his son, I'll only be here for another few weeks. He said, why won't she just sing these 2 songs for me? And when I heard that, I just walked into the music room. I said, give me the cans, put the microphone up, and I sang my heart out.
How hard was it?
It was fairly hard, but I was really determined to do it, so I sang with as much gusto as I possibly could. And his dying wish came true because we played the 2 songs at the funeral, and I must say there wasn't a dry eye in the house. And unbeknownst to me, 2 of the people at the funeral were friends of Alan Jones, and they had him for dinner one night. And they're not even in show business. He's an electrician, this fellow. And they had Alan for dinner, and they said, we want to play you these 2 songs.
Well, this is the song, and it is so powerful, and your performance is so real for clearly obvious reasons. Have a listen.
And baby, every time you touch me, I become a hero. I'll make you safe no matter where you are, and bring you anything you ask for. Nothing is above me.
I find it hard to listen to it. I don't listen to it very often because every word meant so much to Mark. He said, it's all about the music, it's all about the lyrics, and it's all about the nice things in life, and it's all about love. And Alan Jones heard the 2 songs, and he said, I must have Sylvia on my radio program. I was supposed to be there for 15 minutes. He had me there for 45, and the switchboard went down at 2 GB. Everybody was ringing in and crying, and Alan said, you've got to record an album. So that's what we did. We decided we'd do that in Mark's memory.
And your performance and the words are just, as I said, so real. There's not a lot else you can say, but at any stage to have a hit record is a great compliment to you and your ability, and you can still sing.
Thank you. Well, it's an adventure, I can say. I thought I'd retired and faded away in the background, and I seem to be out there doing all sorts of things at the moment. But it's in Mark's memory, and that makes me very proud.
Indeed. No, just absolutely extraordinary, and thank you, Sylvia, for joining us, because I remember hearing it and literally stopped me in my tracks at 6 a.m. the few times that he played it. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me
Sylvia
on.
Raye,
Thank
imagine.
you.
Hit songs, at 68. It's great stuff. Now, this could make a difference for summer.